Hi everybody, it's Carla. I'm back to show you an altered Dollar Tree frame that I made with some Christmas images and trims that I had gotten from the thrift store. And I just wanted to kind of walk you through what I did. Like I said, the frame itself, it had an owl graphic in behind the glass. And I had thought to use that at a later date, but I decided instead just to turn the frame into a really pretty Christmas decoration, and I layered everything on top of the glass. So I'll kind of walk you through what I did here in a minute. The centerpiece of this frame, though, is this beautiful image from the Mary Englebright designs, and it says, "For Christmas, give your heart." And it's really, really pretty. I love her colors. I love how she draws. And this actually came out of a thrifted calendar that I got for, I believe, $1. And it was Mary Englebright's 2001 desk calendar. And it's got really pretty pictures and all through here, the different months, like this one. And I just cut out several, but this was the one that I thought would be prettiest for what I was doing. So how I started it, I used tacky glue by Aleene's, and I got this at Dollar Tree. They have it right now, and back in their craft section. And I just used a rubber, or not a rubber, a foam rubber, kind of a brush, and I brushed it all around the top of the glass. And then I used this wired ribbon. It had wires on both sides, but since I didn't need the wire, I just cut that off on both edges. And then it took me 2 pieces of this to lay onto the glue that I had spread on the frame. And I just started building from there. So that is the first layer that's underneath my image. And then I used the Aleene's glue again. And I put this one on, "For Christmas, give your heart," and I put it under it to glue it, and then I over it again. Then this 3-dimensional flowers up here came from a Christmas card from 2014, and it was actually too big to go across it. It would have had to come like diagonal, and it would cut into the image. So I actually lifted this 3-dimensional piece off and then cut it right in between and squished them together and then glued that back on top. And then I also went over that with the Alene tacky glue. And it still left it with the 3-dimensional. You can see the leaves are sticking up there. So it's very pretty, the leaves and the berries. And these berries hung down, and I glued them right over the other image. And then I took, out of a bag of thrifted trims I had, I got 2 of these ribbons, which originally were $1.99, but I only paid, I think, $2.98 for this whole bag of the different ribbons and trims. And each of these was 2 yards long. So there's actually 4 yards of this braided trim that I hot glued this time around the whole frame. So I started with the inner one, hot glued that, then just circled around, hot glued that. Then I went around the very edge, which you can see right there, and hot glued that. And then there was a gap in between the second one and the edge one, and then I hot glued in between there. So it made a nice braided frame for this, covered up the old black metal that was like this one. And I wanted to show you this too, because when I'm out, if I'm at a thrift store and I see these, you can get the small ones anytime at Dollar Tree, but this looks like an 11 by 14, and I got that for 99 cents. And I can use the graphic later, or I can just do this same thing over the glass picture itself. So I got everything all glued down, and then I wanted one little accent on here, so I used some more thrifted ribbon, and I tied a pretty bow, and I hot glued it to the corner edge right there. So it just cost, if you add everything together that I spent, probably less than $2 for this pretty picture. And the back has just a simple hanger. And it is from Dollar Tree. but it looks like it was, you know, something you pick up at a Christmas store or something, but it's altered picture frame, and I just thought it was so much fun. I had a really good time doing this. I started it last evening. Everything dried overnight, and then I put the braiding trim around it today and finished it off with the ribbon in the corner, and now it's done. So I just wanted to give you an idea. And then if you're out and about, because at the end of the year they usually thrift old calendars, or the stores get rid of the old calendars for super cheap because they're selling the new ones, and try to find some that have beautiful pictures in them. And you can do so much with these kind of designs. And like this one, it says home is where one starts from. Just all these can be such pretty things, and this could be a neat gift for somebody. It could just be a table ornament, you know, a centerpiece for, you know, your Christmas get-together. Give it to someone special, or display it in your own home. And it's just really pretty and really inexpensive to make. And I hope you liked it. And yeah, I just pull back and show you there, and then I'll scoot in and show you. And it's a good reminder for Christmas, give your heart. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate you all.